Hey everybody, Canaan Raw here. I thought I'd do an update on my garden. I haven't done one since I planted the seeds, which was on Mother's Day. And I've just been really too busy. I haven't got many videos done lately. But these two rows here, one is a single row of broccoli I planted directly into the ground. And then this one is a staggered, it's like offset. So there's actually two rows there of broccoli, but they're spaced out. And these ones I started in the greenhouse early. Down on the far end I have some newer starts. There was some radishes down here and I harvested all those, so I put some more broccoli in here. So we should have a good crop of broccoli for the rest of the season. The next row was my carrots. And I bought all organic seeds this year, and my celery and carrots just did not do good. I must have planted, I don't know, hundreds of seeds down this row, and I have about 10 little plants that actually sprouted. And I never went back and planted more. I think I still have time if I go get some seeds and plant them, but I just haven't done it yet. I've just been too busy. Some beets, we harvested a couple of those. Some more are ready to be harvested. My wife likes them in her salad, and that's what the next couple of rows are, is just different kinds of lettuce. And one row of it was a salad mix. So we've been harvesting salad. We have way more lettuce than we can ever eat. This kind of spinach here was the only organic spinach we could find. I prefer like the little baby spinach leaves for salad, but we couldn't find that, and this stuff is going to seed already, so I've been picking the tops off of it to try and keep it from, so it can keep producing the leaves. Tastes just fine. I just prefer the smaller leaves. And then down there is the Swiss chard. We haven't really experimented with that. We've just been eating it raw in the salads. Tastes just fine. It's kind of got a buttery texture to it, which is different. I'm going to try frying it with some garlic butter. I heard that's really good, so I'll try that pretty soon. Just haven't had a lot of time to experiment. And then the rest is my corn. And again, this was all organic seeds. And as you can see, some of the plants are pretty big and some of them are smaller. That's because I planted half of these 4 rows, and I only got half my seeds to come up. So where there was no sprouts, I just planted more seeds, and then I planted those a couple months later. And as you can see, I mean, everything's pretty much the same size, so I should still get a pretty good staggered crop of corn. And then whatever, when it all comes in at once, we're going to try canning it. There's the chickens. They should be laying next month in August, so pretty excited about that. And I'll go down here and show you guys the rest of the garden. Alright, this mess here is this half here is my peas. There's like 3 different kinds. I think there's some sugar peas and some snow peas. And then I think there's some just regular peas. I don't know what kind they were. And then on the back side, there's these larger plants are sunflowers, mammoth sunflowers. They're supposed to get like 10 feet tall with a 12-inch flower on them. Some of these are ready to pick. I've been eating them right out of the garden. They don't really come in all at once, so we don't get a big crop of them, but I just eat them out here in the garden anyway, so I call it grazing. And as you can see, my trellis wasn't quite high enough for these kind of peas, and they're way above the wire. So, and then the green beans, the pole beans, they're doing pretty good. Let's see if I can get in here. You can see this one is way past the top of the trellis also, and it's starting to sprout leaves. And on some of the sunflowers, this was kind of the idea, was to get the sunflowers and then have the green beans grow up them, and that's what they're doing. But it's kind of, the beans outgrew the sunflowers. I thought the sunflowers would grow a little faster, and they might have if I watered more. I've been watering like every couple of days, just because I just don't have time to get out here all the time. My trellises are holding up pretty good. These are some cucumbers, just some large cucumbers. I got some flowers growing, so I should get some fruits soon. I've just started training them. These ones on the back side are lemon cucumbers. And I had to bend these up here yesterday, and they all turned around, except for this one kind of went too far. I gotta try and bring it back through, but without breaking it. I won't do that right now, but they're doing pretty good. And I planted some seeds in the ground, and they just didn't come up. I had one cucumber plant come up over here, so I don't know if I've got enough time to do more starts or try and fill this in with something. Over here, I planted my watermelons and my cantaloupes to try and grow them up this trellis, just to try it out, but I also planted them on the ground just in case the trellis doesn't work out and all the fruits break off or whatever. Zucchinis, I got 2 great big zucchini plants over there, and then I got 2 smaller ones that I planted later. It's the same variety, I just wanted to stagger them out. So when this one's done producing or whatever, then these 2 will be ready. And then these 2 rows here are just more pole beans. The weeds got so bad that it really choked off a lot of these, and then the slugs did a number on the rest. So I've got a couple, I don't know if that's going to sprout leaves or not. It looks like it's just going to die on me. But I got lots of plants, so we should still get a good crop of green beans. And that's pretty much it for the garden. I'll go show you guys the perennial garden over there. Alright, here's the perennial garden. My raspberries and blueberries and my strawberries and my garlic. I had these plants up on my deck for 2 years, and they did good up there. I mean, they always came back every year. I got a lot of strawberries in here. But I didn't get many berries off them because the birds could see them up there on the deck. And now that they're down here on the ground, some of these, it's probably 18 inches tall. It's really tall. And you can't see any of the berries unless you get right down in there, so that's really good. As you can see there's berries all over in here that I got to harvest out of there. And then this variety here is called an everbearing. It was just a different kind I thought I'd try. And it's got flowers all over it, so I just need to keep throwing some rabbit fertilizer on there and see if I can keep growing berries all season. This blueberry bush, I don't really particularly like these blueberries, and because they don't taste very good. But I decided to leave the plant in for one more season, just because I just didn't have anything to replace it, so I just left it. That one there, Gus, when he was free ranging around the yard, my rabbit Gus, he ate it down to the stem, and it's just now coming back, but it doesn't have any flowers or anything on it yet. I don't know if it's going to, or if it's just a late season one. Raspberries doing pretty good. I got some berries ready to pick, and not a lot of flowers on it, but there's some. This was a different variety of raspberry, and they're a little later than this plant. So, and the garlic is just getting overrun with weeds. I got to try and get in here and clean it out. I've just been working on the garden lately, and I haven't been able to get over here and clean this up. Anyway, that's the update on the garden and the perennial bed. Talk to you guys later.